up, Charlie?
Hey, what's going on, Felix? Here we are.
And we're here, man. We're here. Where are we? I don't know if everybody knows where we are, but we're at the Comedy Chateau.
Woohoo!
And today is the grand opening of Hollywood's, or should I say North Hollywood's, the hottest comedy club in LA. Let me put it that way. We're here. Today's our grand opening, and we couldn't be happier. Oh my God.
Man, what a feeling. I imagine there was a lot building up to this moment, especially with the pandemic and all of that to finally get to this day. How's it feel?
Well, feels pretty good, but it'll feel a lot better when we can actually do live comedy.
Sure.
Because we're going to be opening the restaurant for a grand opening tonight.
Nice.
Okay, so it's real big. We got a star-studded red carpet affair tonight. I think there's lines already outside the door.
They're already camping out like it's
really,
Black Friday, man.
No, it really is. It's already I think it's sold out already.
Nice.
It's unbelievable, the accolades. Everybody that comes in this place loves it. What happened was we're looking for open a comedy club a couple years ago.
Okay.
And then about a year and a half ago, we found this place. It was a French restaurant. And our vision was, oh, my God, this is going to turn into, we got 2 inside rooms and an outside.
Right. The outside space is nice, too. I saw that, yeah.
So we got 3 perfect comedy rooms. It's actually, if you look, I don't know if they'll pan, but it's like it's going to be like an art gallery, real fine food. So what we wanted to do is have a real artistic experience for the customer.
Very much so. Walking in this place, I said I've never walked into a place that holds comedy that kind of has this type of essence in the room. So yeah, I think it's a very, very unique experience.
Yeah.
And the food is good. Listen to me. Yeah. I just had a plate. I might still have a little sauce with it. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know, Phil, but
the food's great. There's not a bad seat in the house in this room. We're in the main room here. It's called the Yorick room. Yorick was a famous gesture Hamlet talked about. In Shakespeare's Hamlet, where he's lifting up the skull of Yorick, he's a famous gesture. So we named this room the Yorick room.
Nice.
And it's not a bad seat in the room. It's unbelievable. It's a great comedy space. You can see the stages behind me here.
Right.
So we can't have the live comedy yet. So back to the story. So we got the place. I couldn't believe it. I said, oh my God, this would be a great comedy club. So I just put a bid in. And I couldn't believe they took the bid.
Oh, nice.
So, oh my God, I said, oh my God, I have my own place. And I had investors coming in and all that.
Wow.
So we closed the deal at the last week of February.
Wow.
And then
February 2020.
2020.
Woo.
And 11 days later,
wow,
COVID hit.
Right.
And we had planned to be open at the April of 1 year ago, 2020. And now it's a year later and we haven't been opening yet. We still can't open for live comedy, but we say, let's get the restaurant going.
Sure.
You say the food's great. We already 5 stars on Yelp.
Nice.
But I'll be really excited when we can turn the lights down and really do live comedy.
Sure. Everybody can't wait. We've been going through so much this year. We need to be able to take in a good environment and sit back and laugh. So I'm sure everybody's excited to come check it out.
And what we did and then we made an outdoor space, as you mentioned, in outdoor spaces, we already got the sound system in there. We got the stage built. It's the coolest place to hang out. Oh, and let me just say this. The reason why I got this club, because I have a day job. And you know how it is getting stage time for comedians. I've been a comedian for 20 years. Finally got past all my demons and abuses, et cetera, et cetera. And then when I got rid of those, I became successful enough where I could have my own, where I could get my own club. And now, like I said, COVID hit. We're hanging on by the hair of our chinny chin chin, but it's going to make it. Once we open up, this place is going to be great.
I was just about to ask what brought you to this moment, because a lot of comedians will just look to be successful in comedy. What transitioned you from, hey, I enjoy doing comedy, to I think I want to provide an opportunity to hold comedy?
Well, for me, why I love comedy. I mean, the first time, I guess you're probably the same way. The first time you're on stage, you just. You get your first laugh and you get hooked.
Yeah, it's a high.
So 20 years ago, I got hooked.
Yeah.
And I had a day job. I quit that. I'm an attorney. Okay, I'll give you the full story. Okay.
Gotcha.
I'm an attorney, but I was a heavy partying attorney.
Gotcha.
Okay.
In LA.
In LA.
Nice.
So I was an attorney. I smoked pot since I've been 10. I did every substance under the sun. I drank. I smoked. I did everything for years.
Yeah.
I was a practicing attorney, and I had my own practice in Orange County,
Nice.
and I burn out. I had 1,000 clients by myself, and I was like, F this shit. You know?
Yeah.
I think I'll just become a stand-up comedian. I had a music
That
background.
must have been a sativa when you know what?
A little, maybe the crack.
Maybe the crack could do that too.
Yeah,
The crack could do that too.
Yeah, it's mostly the crack. Let me admit
Crack
that.
could do that.
So I moved to LA,
Yeah.
got rid of the practice,
Yeah.
and here I go. I tried my hand to stand up, and oh my God, I didn't realize how hard stand up was.
Yeah.
Oh my God, how challenging it was. I thought, I'll do stand up, I'll do 100 shows and I'll be famous. Oh my God.
Right.
And I realized early on that stand up, and the reason why I love it is the art of it, because every time you just get a little bit better, and then you just get a little bit better, and your jokes get a little bit better. And
You're in these different arenas, every day.
And you get, until the day I die, if I'm doing comedy, I'm always going to get better and better.
Yeah.
But then it got to the point, so then I ran out of money.
Yeah.
Comedy was getting better, but then I had to
crack is expensive too.
I sobered up.
Okay, good.
Quit
good,
all
good,
that.
good.
Quit everything.
Yeah.
I couldn't afford to crack anymore. That's a good point.
Yeah, right.
I was either
Shit is
homeless
hot.
or get back on the right way. But anyway,
Yeah.
So I was doing comedy, getting better at it, and then I had to get back in a day job again. So I became a lawyer again, and I got the good balance doing both.
Nice.
But as an attorney, real busy day job, so I don't have time to book a show here, do an open mic here, do this here. You can't do it. So, but I did it anyway. Did maybe 2 or 3 shows a week somewhere. I was calm because I just love it so much. So I'd be burning myself out that way. And I thought, geez, I'm almost successful enough if I get some investors to start it on Comedy Club. That way, I don't have to worry about the stage time. And that way, because I love comedy, I love comedians so much, I can give back. I can have a cool place to hang out, give comedy, get better stage time. And I find, I don't know if you feel this way, but when the really great comedians, they became great. Look, everybody had to go through the same thing we're going through to become a good comedian. Everybody does. I can't even think of any that just said we're great right away.
Right.
You have to go. You have to go through the long process. Every comedian has to go through it. But I find that the really great comedians, they had to go from point almost really good to great.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that, and a lot of the stuff, the really good comedians, they work it out on stage, and having a good audience really helps on that.
Right.
So they got to the point where they could walk into these clubs, and anytime they there's David
Automatic
Chappelle.
stage time.
Exactly.
Right.
And then they can work their stuff out, and then they go from this point to this point, and even when they run out of material because they already ran out their 90 minutes for a Showtime special, they can get back on the horse again and write and go and get right up to the top again and write their next 90 minutes. After a couple of years, they'll have the next show or even sooner.
It's a good cycle.
Yeah, so it's a real good cycle for them. But but the art of getting better and better, they can make that leap. So they can, even though they're getting better, they can go in higher increments or better or exponentially, if you will.
Yeah.
And that's what I thought. Well, that would be a great opportunity. So I can't wait to see my comedy. Hopefully, that's my goal because I want to get better and better and better. And that's my goal to have that, be able to afford it. But at the same time, not be selfish with it, give back to the comics.
Sure.
And that's what we've been doing so far. So I really want a good place where they can hang out.
Yeah.
And like, for instance, we're doing our grand opening today. I already put out the word, all comics. If you're a comic, you just say, I'm a comic. We're going to take 25% off your bill because I know comics are struggling.
Come on there.
You know? You want to drink, you're a comic, you get a table, you can't get drink at the bar, 25% off. That's, you got to say you're a comic.
Nice.
And that's it. And we're getting a good feedback on that. And then I also told them, hey, you know what? In the beginning, you want stage time? You want to become part of the group? I've already made friends with so many comics, so many hitting me up. Hey, you know what? I guarantee we're going to have 3 stages going with our opening night for comedy. Or we're going to be outside first, and then I think maybe like for restaurants, maybe 25% capacity inside or whatever. But we're going to, hey, you coming in, you coming to opening night, you're here, you come in our Sunday services, which I'll talk about in a second, which I did. Then I guarantee you at least a spot on our grand opening comedy night too.
Nice,
so,
nice.
The
comedians are going to eat this up. They're always looking for stages, so I'm sure you're going to get a lot of attention from the public who are looking for the good date night and good food. But the comedians, obviously we're always looking for places to work.
Yeah, because I won't mention names, but a lot of famous comedians came in just to check out the spot, and they're freaking out.
Nice.
They just, oh, I can't wait to. It's amazing the response I get. They just can't wait. So I know there's going to be a lot of comedians attaching themselves, coming in and walking in and being able to get on stage like we just talked about.
Yeah.
But it's just the feel of the place.
Sure.
I'm here at 2:00 in the morning by myself, and I can't even leave because it's just the feel, the ambiance.
Right. It's a new home.
It's the vibe.
Yeah,
But it's just not. It's
vibe.
there's nothing like it. It's a building that was here since 1931.
Wow.
It's a chateau. So we built the logo. Everything's around the building. It's an old building. It's all wood. It's old, but it's cool.
Definitely.
It's art. It's a good vibe. We got a great green room, outside, inside.
Nice.
It's amazing.
I can't wait to get to it, man. I can already see it, as time goes on. This place rocking and waiters getting, the food out and everybody's happy and laughing. So we're getting there, man. I'm definitely excited for you.
Oh my God. And then what we're doing is, so what we did, I have open houses every Sunday to ingratiate myself with the comics. You can film for content, but you can't do any live shows. So what we do is have the comedian come in. What we did, we called it Sunday services. So what I did the Supreme Court of California said, churches, you can't close churches, even inside. You have to have some capacity so people can worship because of the First Amendment, right? So, and they have services all over this neighborhood. And they're not just churches. They have in halls here and there, different churches.
Sure.
So about a couple months ago, I became an ordained minister. And every Sunday, we have our Sunday services at the Church of Comedy here. So that allows us to meet. We give back to the community. There's a big homeless.
I like that.
And so we give back. We try to feed the hungry, and we take donations. 100% of anything we take, we just give right back to the community. Nothing we give back.
Nice. I love that.
So every Sunday, all the comedians that we do a meet and greet. We do our Sunday service, and then afterwards we film some content. Nice. We have the comedians get together if they want to be in sketches together. We had people out here reading a script for a cartoon, an animated thing they were doing. A lot of people have short films. They do that.
Right.
So what we've been also is allowing the comics to come in. Hey, you got a short film you want to do? We've already had like 3 or 4 movie scenes shot here already.
Oh, cool.
Just because, and I'm not charging. If you're a comedian, you want to do something for your reel, you're being creative, then come here and create, and we help you create. And this place is just, so
that's this is so good for the community, because we need these outlets more than ever, especially, but to have a place to work and to create and to have someone like you behind all of this that is receptive to that type of that stuff, man, it's just great. So, I'm interested in knowing, how this process was leading up to this point. I know you said you had some experiences. What's motivated you to continue to push and to continue to strive, to continue to be better? Because I'm sure a lot of people watching this may be in, where you were 3 months ago or 6 months ago or 6 years ago. So how are you able to overcome all these obstacles? To get here?
Obstacle-wise, it's just the passion for comedy. And just, I'd get up at 5, 6 in the morning, do my day job, and then go out and do my open mics, book show here. I continue to do a workshop with the great Steve North for years, who's second to none as far as developing comedic characters. And I'm a musician. I do a guitar act. So
I did see that. I caught the live. Was it the show that y'all did the other day? Yeah, the live stream.
Yeah, that's right. We did. That's we did, and Charlie's referring to the Crazy Woke Asians. We did a big fundraiser. So we did like I think it was 3 or 4 hours long fundraiser where we for the Stop Asian Hate. So we did a campaign, a GoFundMe campaign. 100% of the donations went directly to the GoFundMe. We didn't. I gave it all the free. And we had like 25 comedians, no audience because we can't have an audience, but we streamlined it out to thousands of, tens of thousands of people on Facebook and this and everywhere else where we could stream. And I see you even heard about it. So that's what we did, and that was so successful. We raised a lot of money, and that's.
Great.
Still can't do it the inside. So everything we can do legally,
Sure.
we are doing.
It sounds like you guys are tapping into every possible way that we can go about it now. Everything's kind of working against us, but there's some people who are just down, folding, and there are people like you that are trying to find ways and opportunities to still be able to build. So I think that's an inspiration in itself.
And it won't be long. It won't be long. It's been a long process. I mean, like I said, we were supposed to open. We bought the place. We had a plan. Came in, immediately gutted it,
Right.
built out the inside, and then we were going to be ready to go by April of last year. Just the inside, because the outside was just a parking lot.
Oh, the back wasn't like
No,
that?
that was not like that. That
Oh,
was just a
wow.
parking lot with a couple parking spaces.
Wow.
And we have, and by the way, we have a huge parking structure we're adjacent to. It's free parking here. So we're a comedy club in North Hollywood.
Say no more. This is
parking.
LA.
Yeah, so we got a huge parking structure there. We're going to make a deal with them.
Nice.
So it's a great for parking.
Cool.
It's in a great neighborhood. It's right by Universal City.
Sure.
And so what we did, we couldn't open. We're hanging on. So we said, well, geez, they allowed outdoor dining. So, okay.
Right.
So if they allow outdoor dining, they didn't have a spot for outdoor. And you know how these ugly white tents and all that. They didn't do that. So we built outside structure, redwood structure to fit the.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, so we built one structure. And I said, well, what's missing here? And then we built another one. And they said there was still something missing. And we built the third in between. It just speaks for itself when you see it. It's just the coolest. The outdoor space is my favorite. And then we line the whole perimeter with green. And when all that grows, it's just going to be a green garden.
Beautiful.
So,
Man.
So I just can't wait till that stuff grows.
Sure.
It's the greatest place to hang out.
Gotcha.
So we put the heated lamps out there. We did everything.
Oh, snap.
And then so once we built all that, and then they said, "Oh, COVID's back, and we can't even do outdoor dining anymore."
Right. You've
So
been
that-
going through the roller
Yeah.
coaster.
So we couldn't even do that, and that was around up through Christmas and all that. Remember, we had that big wave, so
Yeah.
we couldn't even open anyway. And then we weren't open. I couldn't do takeout at that point.
Sure.
And then finally, they opened outdoor dining again. So we plan to be open April 2nd.
Nice.
And then I'm hoping ease into it. So once they allow outdoor entertainment, we're ready to roll. We have the
Nice.
sound system
So,
ready to go.
people can start pulling up now
Yeah.
for outdoor events. So they need to make sure they follow the page so they can keep up with what events you guys will be holding outdoor for now.
Yeah, because the only outdoor events now technically legal, I suppose, are the comedy in cars, but not the Jerry Seinfeld style. You know, the comedy where they
the drive-in. Or
yeah,
whatever.
which I don't know. I'd rather watch a Zoom show than do it that way. I haven't done any. I haven't personally done any of those shows. Have you done any of those?
The Zoom stuff or the drive-up?
No, the drive up.
I've done one drive-up show.
Yeah, how was
out
that?
in Riverside. It was not as good. They were parked, maybe 15 feet away from me. Everyone put a chair in front of their car, and you had laughs. You got a couple of honks, but again, it's not the intimacy.
So is it a
It's not the same
delayed
thing.
reaction? So you tell a joke, do you just pause and then wait for the honks?
They were close enough to where they could still kind of feel it, depending on how big the drive-in is. If it's a big, huge drive-up, then yeah, that's probably gonna be a
and then
little
if you're not
bit.
getting any honks, you say, "Hey, is this thing on?"
Right, exactly. Is your car on?
Hey, someone
Flash
having
me.
car problems out there?
Right. Somebody call AAA. I need some support. Well, Felix, man, I'm so glad you were able to sit down with me and talk about the club. Please let everybody know how they can support. If someone wants to donate or they want to support or find more information about it, where can they do so?
To help support, because I'm giving back, but you got to help us keep open. We're
Sure.
really, it's really stretched out at this point.
Sure.
And I was going to say, I had investors all coming in, and as soon as COVID hit, they all bailed. But I just stayed with it. I set my mind to do it. I'm going to do it. So how you can really help is just supporting the restaurant.
Sure.
So we're going to be open from Wednesday through Sunday.
Wednesday through Sunday. Cool.
Make reservations on Yelp.
Okay.
There might be still some left for tonight. So if you're listening to this now and you want to come, because we're going to have a lot of stars coming, the press is going to be here, red carpet. It's real. Tonight is going to be a really great event.
Put on my nice shoes.
Yeah, and I got a
Let me
lot
get
of
it together.
confirmations of some really famous talent that's coming in. I don't want to mention who they are in case they don't show up.
Sure.
But I'm pretty sure they will.
Nice.
So we have a lot of great talent coming.
Cool.
Like you said, the food's really great. It's tonight. I cannot wait.
Yeah. You know what you're wearing? You got your outfit together?
I have I think I have kind of an idea.
Okay,
Yeah, I do.
all right. You got a little time.
Yeah, this is how I usually dress. This is my thing. I usually wear the hat like this.
Right.
This is my character. This is me.
Right.
But this will be me, sort of like this, and then I'll maybe just wear a tuxedo jacket.
There you go. There you go.
Anyway, just to spruce it up.
Sure.
That's a very good question, Charlie.
Yeah, he got to figure that out. He's gonna be trying on stuff in the mirror now.
I know you're coming. What are you gonna wear?
I got to figure that out too. I got a little time.
Yeah,
I got a little time. I might just get my hat, come on here as well.
Yeah, I'm sure you're going to look good. No, it's going to be great. Yeah,
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Well, please follow the Instagram page. I don't know if there's a website or anything that people can get directed to. But obviously,
ComedyChateau.com is the website. Instagram, The Comedy Chateau. Facebook, The Comedy Chateau. Because we are The Comedy Chateau.
He spelled it out for you, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you come and support, show love. Thank you for sitting down with your boy. It's been another fly-ass, phenomenal, epic episode of Do Tell with Laugh After Dark. We filming here live at the Comedy Chateau. I might find me a spot and move in the back. It's really nice over here.
You're not going to leave.
Yo, we'll see you guys next time. I've been your boy, Charlie Wilson TV. Yo, cheers. Congratulations, brother.
All right, man. Thanks.
Yes, sir. Did you like that? Come on, man. That was a good-ass episode, man. Look, I don't want you to miss out on the next one. Take a quick minute. Hit the subscribe button down below. That way you can get a notification. And you don't want to miss out? You don't want to miss out? I'm looking out for you. I'll see you guys on the next episode.